I realized I could build that business. I could. I'd probably still be building it today, but it would be a slow, painful journey. That is something you may need to listen to the market and pivot accordingly. And these conversations evolve over time, and I began to realize actually it was a really bad idea. I originally I had this example of idea I had, and I ended up not pursuing it because I listened to customers early. The problem I saw in the marketplace was there are many aid agencies all over the world, particularly in the global south, who need to receive money from the charity donations that come from, let's say, north. And the problem I saw was that most of them are paying way over the odds on exchange fees. And I thought, let's go and create all these neobanks. Let's go create a neobank for the charity sector. A huge opportunity. There are billions of dollars spent by charities. So that was like market research. And then I thought to myself, okay, seems a strong opportunity. Let's now go and talk to the actual charities themselves. So I scheduled about 20 interviews. I spoke to these people, asked if I could create a product which would improve your business, would you want to go for it? And these conversations evolved over time, and I began to realize actually it was a really bad idea because yes, of course, they would want to improve their costs. I mean, it was something would make sense. But if you dug into it, actually, they don't care. I mean, it's unfair to say this, but truly, the people who are the executive directors in charities are in the business to give charity. They're in the business of doing good in parts of it. It's not of interest to them. The back office operations doesn't get their heart to flutter. They don't care to somewhat. I mean, so that and you see that you do all these analysis of like the different cost structures of charities, and you're just stunned like how well this headcount goes in. Anyway, so it's there, but it's not a priority for them. And I also found out that most times the people who are on the boards of these charities, they often have someone from a bank on their board. So I would be like knocking on their door saying, hey, I would like to be your neobank for you in the global south. I could do a better job than any other bank. Oh, by the way, though, your board member is a bank, and then you really don't care. So I realized I could build that business. I could. I'd probably still be building it today, but it would be a slow, painful journey. And so it was like listening to customers there was like deeply trying to understand like every step of that journey, what would be the various components that would make this successful. So I began to realize it was, yes, there was a need, but the actual onboarding, the customer acquisition would be really, really painful.
Is there such thing as that you like? Is there a limit to pivoting?
Well,
and you over pivot.
How much free capital how much capital you have, and time you have. But I mean, there are, yourself, Thomas, in the blockchain space. It is a question of survival. It is, and many industries are like that. Is that can you keep your costs down so that you remain, so you can survive until the opportunity fixed, that maybe need market, maybe the regulatory, maybe a customer change of behavior. So, if you really believe an idea and you believe the idea is it's on the cusp and you're going to dedicate time to it, well, and that you have the support to it, then that is something you may need to listen to the market and pivot accordingly. But I would say, after probably X number of pivots, you probably think like, is this the right fit for me? Have I misjudged the market? Is it not ready? Maybe it's I'm too early, or the pain point isn't sufficient, or the incumbents are too strong. I mean, so I would say that I'd say number of pivots is dependent upon every circumstances, but it seems to be a case is if you have a strong idea and you believe its time is right, it's not about staying lean and ready to take advantage of when the time does generate, and that may require some pivots in that time frame.